You're in a relationship, your nigga or your girl cheats on you, have the dignity to leave. You don't have to be like, hey, this is kids. This is a very childlike mentality. A child hits and one child, and the other child is like, yo, me have to lick him back.
Nasty feeling.
Me nah stuff really. It's a Hey yo, it's your boy Q here, back again with.
And it's your boy Mark. Yeah, that's a thing now. When you see me, you'll be like, it's your boy Mark.
Okay, and we're back with episode.
Three.
Episode 3 of the podcast. So, we haven't spoken to each other or seen each other for a couple of days. How you been, man?
I'm chill. Like I'm chill. I mean, I was doing some work over the weekend, and I did a bit of studying. I can say I feel highly knowledgeable about the topic.
Highly knowledgeable.
Highly knowledgeable.
Okay, I've been rather great. I've been great. Not gonna lie. Haven't been having any problems since the last podcast. I'm glad that school is almost done for this semester. It's been a hell of a ride. A hell of a ride to say the least. So I guess we'll just dive right into the topic today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's dive into the topic.
So the topic for today, guys, is cheating. We've all been a victim of cheating.
Where were we?
Where were we? Cheating. Yeah, we've all been a victim of cheating.
And nobody wants to admit that they are the perpetrator in the situation.
As in, they're the reason that they were cheated on?
No, I'm saying that they are the ones cheating. Put it in
Or you
some
say that
cases.
nobody wants to say that, hey, I've cheated before?
Yes.
I think everybody, including me, have
See
said
what-
that.
see what
no,
I'm
but
talking about?
I've never cheated.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Liar.
I've never cheated. I can say that confidently.
Okay, cool. I mean, I've never cheated.
No, you've definitely cheated.
No, I've never.
You've had your years of cheating.
Um,
Yes, you can't lie to me. Back then, I'm pretty sure you were
You
were in the
nothing.
streets.
I was not in the street. You know which streets I was in?
The
Sesame
streets.
Street. I was in Sesame Street.
Sesame Street.
Yeah. Na, 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 na. I'm pretty sure there's no girls on Sesame Street. And if there's a girl on Sesame Street, it's like one. Think about a female on Sesame Street.
Let's say Big Bird. Wait, is Big Bird a female or a male?
He talks like a male. I think Big Bird's
I
a
don't
male.
think he talks like a male. I think he has a rather unisex voice to me.
Questions.
Questions.
Comment if you think Big Bird.
Big Bird. Big Bird is a male or a female.
You
cheated
mentioned something
Mhm.
before, just now, before you asked that they're the reason they got cheated on.
Yeah, I was asking if that's what you were saying.
I wasn't saying that, but now it feels like a very good tangent to go on.
Okay. So are we starting from there then? That people get cheated on because of themselves?
That's kind of cruel.
No, but that's what you're saying then.
Okay, people get cheated on because of themselves.
Okay.
Not everybody,
Okay, now
But-
there you go.
but-
That's better.
but I think sometimes I've heard this excuse a lot, and I think it's just for some AO guys. They say that the reason they were cheated is because they weren't getting enough attention from the female.
Okay.
Wouldn't give him enough attention, and I want to explore the whole tangent of this whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, continue,
Right?
continue.
So you don't get attention
Main,
your
you
main
one
from your
chick, yeah.
you see, this is why he's a cheater. He says words like main and want. I said you don't get attention from your
Yeah, when you have main, that means it's your focus, it's your goal.
okay, your main chick.
Yeah. When you say it like that, when you add when you add the chick to it, now it sounds like, hey, this is my main chick and these are my other chicks.
My main chick, my side chick.
All right, your wife.
Yeah, when you cheat on your wife, right?
Yeah.
Your wife's not giving you enough attention, so you decide that, yo, I'm gonna find attention elsewhere. Could you say that the wife is the reason why he cheated in that situation?
Yes and no. I will explain my answer. Yes, in the fact that of the reason he gave, that she's not giving him enough attention.
Mm.
So with him not getting enough attention, damn, my English went through the window a while ago. With him not getting enough attention from her,
Mm.
that is his excuse for cheating. But where the no comes in, that it's not her fault.
Mm.
The guy's validation of cheating is that his wife isn't giving him enough attention. And that's a valid reason to have a problem in the relationship, but not a valid reason to cheat. I don't believe that there are any valid reasons to cheat. So, with him not getting enough attention, I believe that he now has the duty to say, babe, talk to me, or some shit.
Good,
I think
that's
too
true.
many guys, too many of you niggas out there are too afraid to say, yo, I'm not getting enough attention. If you're not getting enough attention from her, say it. She probably don't even realize.
That's true. But what happens when in a situation where I guess communication has failed? They've tried to talk about it and it has failed. What would he do in that
You
situation?
leave the relationship.
That is true. That is actually
You don't
true.
decide that,
that's
yo,
the
I'm
answer
going to cheat. You leave.
I was just trying to get my head around your
Yeah.
thought. Because
There is no reason to cheat. If you
no,
if you get up to
some chicks might disagree with you and some people might disagree with you, so there's no reason to cheat. I know of situations where one partner cheated,
okay.
so the other partner is like, oh, he's not gonna get away with this, and she cheats too, and she's like, equal injustice is justice.
Well, one, equal injustice is not justice. It's just like you have a ball of fire. You say, I'm gonna throw a ball of fire on this and just get rid of the fire. You throw it on, it's a
No.
bigger flame.
No,
All right, check it out. You're in a relationship. Your nigga or your girl cheats on you. Have the dignity to leave. You don't have to be like, hey, this is kids. This is a very childlike mentality. A child hits and one child, and the other child is like, yo, me have to lick him back.
Nasta Philip.
Me nah stuff you lick. It's a stupid childlike mentality, and I hate it, bro.
So here's my thing. What my advice would be in that situation is, even if they're not going to leave, talk about it.
No, but you brought up
You
brought
fact,
up to the
fact,
point.
if it goes up to the point where you feel like you have to take revenge, because there's nothing worse than resentment. Resentment will let you do some really messed up shit.
Yeah.
So my thing is, leave the relationship if it gets too much.
Yeah.
If it gets too much and you're trying to convince yourself that you love this person out of some toxic feeling.
Yeah, that way. Pause you right there. If you have to convince yourself that you love the person, let's be honest here. You don't really love the person. If you have to convince yourself for that, you don't.
Yeah. That's part of it. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Because if you have to, after the whole breakup, or not breakup, but whole cheating incident, you go back to your partner and you have to convince yourself that you love them, it makes sense to just leave.
Yeah.
It makes sense to just leave because you're wasting your time, and then there's nothing you want to, how do I say it? You're basing everything that happened
Mm.
on being the reason that you continue this relationship. So you have a 6 years relationship and you're like this one mess up and you don't realize that trust, that love and trust that you have in 6 years, it's all gone in that 1 second when you found
Yeah.
out you cheated. Situation. There is a girl. She's always paranoid. She's been hurt before. And you know how hurt people don't realize about relationship PTSD.
Yeah.
Relationship
Relationship
is that
PTSD.
thing.
So it's RPTSD. Yeah.
PTSD. Yeah, so relationship PTSD is a thing. And people don't realize that shit. So they go over to the other relationship when they haven't
Carrying the baggage.
They haven't put down they're still dreaming about the guy. Still dreaming about the guy. They still cry to their bed about the guy. When their partner asks them what's on their mind, they have to be like, oh, nothing.
Mm.
Because they can't say that I'm thinking about this dude right now.
Yeah.
Relationship peace. Give yourself time to get over your war trauma, all your scars, and to give yourself time to recognize yourself in the mirror.
I will say that you don't always feel as if you need the time, because in that moment that you're about to go into another relationship, you might feel as if that you have been with yourself long enough and you're okay to move on to another relationship. You might feel that way in the moment, and after you get into the other relationship is when you're like, you start thinking about the past one and you're like, damn, I can't believe this happened.
So what do you do in that situation?
That's the thing. I'm going to that now. So if you're having that type of problem and you can't bring it up to your partner, that's another problem right there. Understand?
That's your communication.
Yeah, because communication. Your partner should be able to tell you anything, and even if you have a problem with what they're saying, you should be able to listen to it and at least try to understand what they're saying.
Yeah. So my thing now, all of these relationship PTSD symptoms that are appearing in your newly formed relationship,
Mm-hmm.
you should. So this girl, this is what I was telling a story. So this girl, she has relationship PTSD. She's paranoid. When the guy leaves the house, she panics. She calls him all the time. She texts him all the time. It's so much insecurity, so much toxic shit. But the guy stays because the guy wants to say, "All right, I'm gonna." Then I'm not gonna use the word fix her, because no, there's some good guys out there who won't try to fix her.
Mm-hmm.
They will stay and see how long they can stay, and hope that she gets better over years.
Okay.
So some guys will do that shit. Some guy will sit down with your stress and stress out themselves and just, because those people are considered kind of like givers.
Yeah, they're givers.
They're givers. They give and give and give and give and give until they have nothing left. But so the guy goes out and he's been giving her. She's paranoid about everything. He has his female friends. She's paranoid about it. He likes one of his female friends, but it's, even if you're in a relationship, you still like people.
Mm-hmm.
So he likes one of his female friends, but she's just a friend that he keeps really close. And she's paranoid about him, and she's texting him all the time, and she gets upset when he says like, "Oh, I'm at the diner or something. I'm at the restaurant with Shaquina."
Shaquina.
I read some
You came up with?
And then she's like, let's go with Paul. He's like, Paul, are you the only one there? Kind of situation. And he's like, yeah, just me and Shaquina. And she doesn't talk to you for the rest of this for 2 days. In a situation like that where the guy takes all that anger, he's been giving, nothing, he's not getting anything, and you're upset at him for being loyal to you. And he decides that if I'm going to be blamed, it makes sense I be blamed for something. And Shaquina came on to him one night when he was drinking in the office, and they did their thing. Whose fault is it that he cheated?
It's still his fault. You want me to
I
elaborate on
agree.
it?
I agree that
Okay.
it's his fault because he made a commitment to her. And
Yeah.
if he couldn't keep the commitment,
Break
he
it
should
off.
have broke it off before he broke the commitment. So
Yeah.
it is his fault. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people see it a different way.
A lot of people, all right, this is how it goes. And I believe that I've also explained this to you before. When persons ask me about advice in terms of relationships, I will not hesitate to give you advice. But after I give that advice, I say, I don't know though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people even cuss me about. I will give you straight up advice, then right after I say, I don't know. The reason why I do that is because if you put me in the same situation,
You might do something
I might do
different.
something totally different from what I told you.
Mm.
And that's because of how our mind works. We have different rationale for different situations.
Yeah.
So in that situation now, say that you and couple of niggas talking, right? And you bring up that situation, you're like, bro, I'm a cheat on her and whatever. And man them say, yo, brother, she a pressure you. She had it coming, right? But say you're talking to somebody else now, probably somebody who you look up to, and
Yeah.
that person is wise and so. And they must say, yo, you shouldn't have done that. You understand? That in that moment you're gonna think to yourself and say, shit, I really shouldn't have done that. And if you talk to yourself and you meditate and you say, damn, because after you cheat, you might be feeling the regret that proves that it's wrong. I believe it's what's around you that does affect you. So if you grow up seeing your dad cheat on your mom and
It was okay.
it was okay, you're going to grow up and think that, yo,
That's one more
cheating
thing.
is fine.
That's one more thing where that you need to think about. You know, when getting in a relationship, people don't take in the whole factor of family. You're
As in what the
bringing
person's
in
family is
no,
like?
no. I'm not saying you should make it the main factor why you shouldn't talk to somebody.
Mm.
But when you think about what's the family like? How does the mother treat the father? How does the father treat the mother?
Alright.
How does the kids treat the father? How does the kids treat the mother? How does the kids treat each other and stuff like that? It will tell you a lot about how this person is going to interact with you because you have a natural love for your family.
Yeah.
But the love we're coming here now is something we have to create. So it has to be based off something. So based off the relationship you have with your family and me trying to create something with you after seeing that.
Well, that's where I kind of stray away from or I disagree with the Jamaican culture when it comes to relationships and lean more to the American culture. If you realize that in America, a lot of persons they go dating, they date for a while before them actually have a committed. In Jamaica, you're like on a date.
Yeah, yeah.
So there is no screening process per se. When you're dating a girl now, date her for a month or if you don't want to wait a month or a couple of months, date her for a week, 2 week. You understand? Feel her out, figure out what's up with this chick. Really, bro? Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
As you were saying,
You want me to change the phrasing?
please do.
Okay. Figure out exactly what she's like. See if you can meet her parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Introduce people see that as a big step, which yeah, it
Before you
is.
continue, you remember what Mark said? Mark said, other Mark. And Mark said about me when we were in second year. We were talking about how we talk to people, how we were introduced to people.
Not exactly.
He said that I would show everybody all my demons first. I show them everything bad about me, and then I show them the good stuff. In the sense of courting somebody, I believe that before you know this person's demons, before you know what they're bringing, the bad stuff they're bringing, don't say we're in a relationship. Because when you start talking to this person, and those demons come up, then you have to choose whether between your commitment and whether you can take all this bullshit that this person is bringing. So I believe that people are introducing themselves the wrong way. You should
Well,
be.
I don't believe you should throw out all your dirty laundry on the person
I don't mean.
and then be like, hey, if you stick around longer, I'll show you the clean laundry. I think
there's this meme from going around. You can't take me at my this. You can't take me at my this. Well, when you see me, you'll think I'm an idiot before you realize that I'm pretty smart.
Yeah, you can. Alright, a couple of you guys know me personally. I'm pretty sure some of you guys did not like me by seeing me. It's after we spoke that you were like, yo, it's a cool nigga.
And the only difference between me is that we've known each other for 4 years. 4 years from the day I've seen him. I still don't like him.
Oh man. We're in a hell of a podcast though.
Yeah, this was a good one.
This was a good episode.
Even though we didn't give you guys any conclusion or anything.
Cheating is wrong.
Cheating is wrong.
Cheating is wrong.
And there's no excuse for it.
There's no excuse for
cheat.
it.
If you feel like you have to cheat, then leave.
Just leave. Racist. Right? Racist. People who aren't like them, they say something is wrong with them. Right? That's his case. I kill somebody, that person is like, oh my gosh, no! I'm like, what's wrong with you? I killed him, it's fine.
And then somebody says, believe it or not, there's a makeup in your mind that agrees with the trend, no matter how
Exactly.
it works.
So with racists, you would tell a racist from now to a man, yo,
No,
black
no,
people
no,
are
no,
people.
no.
And they be like, no.
But there are numerous stories, right? About racist people who, I'm not talking about movie shit right now.
Yeah.
But racist people who find themselves in a situation where they're only black people.
Yeah,
And
they're still
colored
racist,
people.
and you're like, Jesus Christ.
And they're still, I'm not saying that 100 situations are like that. And I'm not saying that 95 situations are like that. I'm talking about the 5%. Okay? They go in a situation and they realize that, and something happened to them. Let's say they got shot. They're probably gonna say some black man, but they got shot, and a black doctor saves them, and then they realize that everybody in the hospital are black.
No.
They have no. He's in a coma.
Wait.
Wait. He's in one of those comas where you can't. He's paralyzed, right? He's paralyzed. He has no identification on him. So they don't know his family. Wait.
Hear me out first before you continue. I have seen cases, real life cases, where racist niggas are in a problem, a situation, a black person helps them out, and they're like they have no option, right? The black person has to help them. Let's say they're incapacitated. Is that the word I want to use?
No.
I'm not sure. The black person helps them. They come through and they were like, oh my gosh, what happened? I'm okay. And you're like, yeah, John saved you. John's a black name, right? No, Daquan saved you. Daquan's a very black name. And you're like, Daquan. You're like, ew, you couldn't have found somebody else to help me?
Actually,
they're grateful that they're alright, but they're disgusted
No.
at the fact that a black person
I'm sorry,
helped.
that's not what the person would say.
I'm not telling you what a person
That's
would
not what
say.
the person would do either. Let me tell you what
situations that
would
actually
happen. Let me
happened.
tell you what would happen. Daquan would save him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'd be happy that Daquan saved him.
And he's disgusted by Daquan.
Wait. He'd be happy that Daquan saved him. He would thank Daquan.
Mm-hmm.
And then, a couple months later, Daquan would get a summons.
This man touched me without permission.
This man touched me. He pushed me into the ditch I was. He didn't help me.
And oh my god, I was about to say something and I lost it. Ugh.
I almost lost it. I got to reach back and lock it.
No.
At least it won't get any copyright. I was singing it.
But yeah, guys, cheating is wrong. You can't reprogram somebody that's programmed already.
You can't reprogram somebody that's programmed. You can add to the code.
You can add to the code. Yeah, that's it for today's podcast. This was episode 3.
This was episode 3, and I'm sorry it seems a bit more serious.
Yeah, this episode has felt more serious than the others. I think you
mark out.
Q.
And this was
the podcast. I'm gonna say it together, but fine.
We can do it. Come on.
You can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna get the outro right one day. This is Mark.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, this is Q. This is Q.
And this is Mike.
And this was the podcast.
Damn, ain't gon' show me, huh? But you blowing up my phone, you want my social, huh? And you be crying over niggas that don't treat you wrong. You want me sad for you, I ain't with a simping, hun. I know that you a bad